I didn't have that big burden on my shoulder anymore of not making it home.
Things are looking up for Amir Johnson of Hempstead. Although he's only 28 years old, he feels as if he's lived a full life, but one that unfortunately has involved plenty of crime and several stints in prison.
I wasn't mentally there. I didn't know how to behave. I didn't know how to be loved, accepted.
When Amir was just 2 years old, his mother died of a drug overdose. He never knew his father, who walked away. And at 14 years old, he found himself being initiated into the notorious Bloods gang. At the time, he was living out in California with his older brother.
I looked at them as my family. So I said, why not? So basically, I ended up joining by initiation. I ended up getting jumped in. So that's basically, you have 3 or 4 people and you got to fight them. So I went through that, and after that, everything was everything.
But Amir soon realized that everything amounted to nothing. He was sent to jail for the first time at age 16 for stealing. And while behind bars, made a bad situation even worse by getting into fights with rival gang members.
I spent 6 months in solitary confinement. You're in a room by yourself. Can't talk to anybody. You only get to come out 1 hour out of the day. You get a shower for 5 minutes.
But that wasn't his only time in jail. Once Amir got out, he quickly found himself behind bars again, this time for shooting and injuring another man.
My reason for not saying I had enough was because my sister and my girlfriend, they was there supporting me. They were sending me packages, clothes, money, visiting me. So I had the support, and I didn't have a chance to learn my lesson.
It was during his second stint when Amir had even more time to think.
What took me there was when I received my GED in 2010. That right there gave me a sense of pride, like I could be better than what I am right now.
Amir eventually came to the realization that being a gang member wasn't for him. He had to get out.
I came to terms with myself that this is not what I want to do for the rest of my life.
But getting out of a gang could be a very dangerous decision. Amir says he had to write an impassioned letter to a local leader asking for permission to leave the life.
It took him a couple months to respond back, and once he did, he said, I wouldn't have expected this from you, but I respect you writing me as a man, and I'm going to grant you your wish. And you're completely out of it. You don't have no worries. Nobody's going to do anything to you or nothing like that. Just go on with your life. And that was it, and it felt good.
And if you believe in second chances, Amir will tell you he's actually on his third as he continues along the road to redemption toward a better life. He's become directly involved with Strong, a mentoring program for at-risk youth. And even though he's on parole until 2015, he's also started his own company called Project Turning Point.
I came up with the name because of my life ordeals and the things I was going through. And I basically was just sitting down and I said, all right, I'm a project. You know, I'm going through a turning point in my life.
Pull-ups and push-ups, all to strengthen the body and mind.
It warms my heart, honestly. Like, every day I wake up and I think about it, and it feels so great because from what I came from and the things I do for the youth and even older people, like, it feels good that they could look up to me regardless of what my past was.
And Amir knows all too well that words alone aren't enough to convince today's youth to steer clear of street gangs. He shares an important message.
It's not worth it in the end. You may get that, but it's not worth it because you're going to end up spending most of your life in prison. You're going to end up losing family members, or you might even lose your life.